Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning to everyone. Hope you're doing well. Let us get ready. We have a special guest today. Make sure you don't miss out. You can have your notebook. Yes, you can have your pen and you note some important information. Yes, we need to note the important information. So please, don't dare to go away from this class, and we hope for the best. What we need to do currently, we can take a short screen and we share in our groups where we belong. Take a short screen and make sure you do the needful. Please don't hesitate. Take a short screen and you share in your group. Yeah. Let others know that the class is set. Let others know that the class is set. Yes, when we share the short screens, automatically they will understand that the class is on. Okay, so let's do the needful, ladies and gentlemen, and we also help others to join and we learn together. Okay, and we learn together. Don't be selfish. So let us do that, then in a few minutes we start. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, in today's class, we have a special guest. Yes, it's not common to everyone. And this gentleman is a doctor, is a mentor, is a leader, is our father, and let us join hands and we welcome him for today's class. And later on, we're gonna look at trade settings as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, we join hands and we welcome Dr. Fred Olanga, our reader, our father, and the doctor. Yes, okay, the floor is yours.
Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Emaradi. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for inviting me to talk to my fellow traders. It's so interesting to have a team of people who have the like minds and the people who are moving on the same journey like you do. And we move together and we achieve success. Okay. My name is Fredolang. I am a, a principal advisor with Royal Q, and yeah, one of the leaders, like how Emma Radiaz said, one of the leaders of that Mighty Game Changers team. Okay. So today we are talking about trading. Okay. Now, like you have always seen, the market moves in two directions. Okay, it goes up and it also goes down. Now, previously, what we were doing is just spot trading, benefiting when the market goes up. But we lose a lot of money if we don't take up that opportunity of the market going down. Instead, we see a big floating loss. Then Royal Q made something interesting. Was like, why don't you introduce features trading so that instead of these people being just in floating loss, they can also utilize that opportunity of the money, which is good, okay, and we are using it now. But now the challenge is people get liquidated, okay? People get liquidated because that market is a little bit tricky. So we sat down and realized, but what is making people liquidate? Okay, one is the guys want to, because this market gives you leverage. Now the challenge came in that people want to make big money with small capital. I've already seen people posting, I've traded with the $25 and I've made $30 in profit. Wow, that's congratulations. But you give them just 1 to 2 days, they will tell you, ah, I've been liquidated. Now the challenge is that when you liquidate, they liquidate your $25 and also the liquidate your $25 and also the profits you've been making. Okay. So we're like, how can we minimize? Surely it's about minimizing liquidation. Okay. Then we sat down and invented the 2 by 3 trading strategy. Okay. Now in this trading strategy, you don't have to look for those coins that are pumping then dumping. No, because with this strategy, you're just looking for a 2%. 2% you can get it in these normal coins, which are a little bit not over manipulated. Okay, like the coins of Ada, Doti, sorry for that. Ada, Doti, Linky, Ethereum, BNB. Those coins can give you that money. And the risk of liquidation is low, especially when you're using small leverage. Okay, that's why in this strategy I said, okay, we are using just 3x, 3x. Okay, and not only that, because this still crypto, anything can happen in the crypto space. Okay, anything can happen. What happens is that we said no, don't invest more than 20% of your trading capital in a single coin. It is risky. Okay, why? In case anything wrong happens, okay, you are willing to lose 20%. But instead of losing all your trading capital, okay, so that is the strategy in simple. Now, how do we make sure it works? We got a simple indicator, very, very simple. That simple indicator has a robot within it. Okay, Now that robot will give you the buys and the sells. I personally prefer taking the sells. Okay. However, sometimes I take the buys because the market may remain in an uptrend for a longer period of time. So what we do, I sometimes take the buys, but personally I prefer the what? The sells. Okay. Then let me just show you how it works. Let me show you how it works. Okay. Okay. Let me just show you how it works. I'm sure I'm going to start sharing my screen. Okay. Okay. Let me get this. With my pointer, such that I can show you how exactly it works. Now, this strategy,
if you want to learn how to trade in the stock or crypto market, Pocket Option should be the first app you download.
It will make
When
for
you
you
get
money
the
every day. Okay. Okay. Okay, my pointer is here already. Okay. Okay, so I go to trading view. I go to trading view. Like you can see, like I can see, I've just finished this sell. This okay, a sell signal. Then it means we are shorting. Eh? Then I took a 2% on what? On this. So that was one of my trades. It has already sold. Then I took another trade on Rose. Even Rose sold. Have you seen? Rose sold 2%. I took another trade on Link. Have you seen? Link has also sold. For Link, I took a 1.4. Okay, I'm going to show you why I took 1.4. Okay, now let's go step by step. Let me remove the indicator. Okay, and then we start. Now, about this, it is about just making your chart very clean. Okay, you don't have to over stress. You don't have to over worry. Now, what we do, we look for that indicator. Okay, so I go. We are looking for that indicator here. Okay, I go and click on those. Then indicators. Okay, I go look like that. Then I go to technicals, and do like that. Then I search here. Okay, the indicator is called Chandelier exit. Have you seen? Chandelier exit. Chandelier exit by Evergate. By this Evergate. Chandelier exit by Evergate, like that. So I've added it on my chart. When you add it on your chart, personally, I prefer, because I'm a day trader, okay, I want my trades to sell within a day. So that's why I put this in 15 minutes time frame. Okay, 15 minutes time frame. So you have to change to 15 minutes. Okay, I just said 15 minutes. Now, if you change to 15 minutes, it will give you many signals. Okay, meaning in a day you can get many signals. Not only that, it also sells within a day, which we want. Okay, it is not like waiting for 4 hours. If I get a signal in 4 hours, it will mean that I will have to wait for many hours, many 4 hours, because every candle is printed for 4 hours. But here on 15 minutes, because in trading, it's more of scalping. I'm moves. I'm taking small moves. And I'm eating from those small moves. So what happens is that when this thing is added on your chart, you will see the following. 1, you will see the sell. And 2, you will see a line. Okay, have you seen the line? This is a sell and a line. Okay. Or you will see a buy signal. Have you seen the buy signal? Yes, a buy signal is here. There is a buy signal is here. And then you will see a line. Have you seen? A green line. Okay. Now, as long as the market is still below the what? Below the red line, it means this trend is still on. We are still the sell signal is still valid. We are still in a sell. Unless unless there is a buy line, a buy here, and then the green line start plotting. That means the sell is now over. Like now we had the green, the buy, which lasted all this long, and then we are in a sell. Now all you have to do is to wait. Okay, if at all there is a buy scale and the line is still on, what makes me to go in for sales? Open a sell. Okay, don't open a sell. Don't short the market. Okay, if there is a green going down, you don't have to what? You don't have to, because maybe you have seen what? You have seen a candle here. Most to buy. I will wait. I wait patiently. Okay. When you wait patiently, these coins will the market will come up around here. Okay. And then if it passes that line, it will print a buy. It will print a what? A buy signal. Then it starts having a green line. That's when you enter. Now, what determines for me which percentage should I take when I enter? Okay, you see, that candle, two candles, that above that signal has already gone. Okay, so I saw that when you saw that was a signal. Now, what you have to do is to find out previously when the market went down, where did it stop? Okay, so you scroll back. Oh, it stopped around here. Have you seen? Stopped around there. That means there are chances that the market is going to revisit that area. So what I do, sometimes I get my horizontal line. My horizontal line is that one. I mean this one. My horizontal line, this one. Okay. Then I pick it up. Then I put it on that area where the market stopped before it went up. We call it the previous low. The previous low. Meaning there are chances that the market is going to revisit that area. So I measure. I want to measure. Okay. I pick up my range. Okay. And then I start measuring. From the candle, which had the signal, to that level. Okay. So this would give you a 1.7. You get it? So you tell the robot to what? You tell the robot to take that percentage. Now, like for me, I entered it on some candle around here. I entered it. I saw the signal a little bit after like 2 candles have passed. So then it told me, okay, you can take a 1.4. Then I took a 1.4, and it's one of the what? It's one of the signals that I've already sold. Okay. Then okay. Then let me look at other coins like MAV, just to ensure that you understand this. Okay. MAV is here. MAV gave me a sell signal. Have you seen the sell signal? This is a sell signal. A sell signal there. Now you need to know which candle had that signal. The candle which had that signal is this one. Have you seen? Wonderful. So if you can enter at the candle, it's fine. Okay. But if you can't enter, 2 to 3 candles, so okay. Then you look down. Now previously when this MAV went down, where did it stop? It stopped here. Have you seen? Stopped here. Then you can choose to put a range, a horizontal line there. Have you seen? Put a horizontal line. And then from the point you're entering, like this, measure downwards. Like this can give you a 4.7. Wow, this is nice. But we don't want you to take more than 2. It's called the discipline. Take small percentages consistently. That's where, because sometimes you may need to target bigger percentages, and before you know, it hasn't hit it, and then have a discipline that I'm taking it small percentages many times, and you will see your account growing. Ladies and gentlemen, this business is not about that one big win that gives you a 50%. No, I don't trade like that. For me, I trade like in this, I would say, okay, let me take a 2.1, like that. Okay, a 2.1. And I took a 2.1 and it sold. Okay, now for me, with this one, I didn't enter it. I entered it around this candle. Then I measured 2.1. Okay, then it sold for me. Have you seen it? That's how. And you know, when it is still going, so we expect it at least to hit this line. Okay, then it can continue going below or it cannot. But for me, I'm done with that. Okay, then I wait in case I'm still interested in trading. I have other trades to take. I wait until I see a buy signal. Okay, if I say buy signal, that means in case I say buy signal here, down here I see, if at all I say buy signal around here, okay, I will target. Okay, when it went up, where did it end? It ended around here. Then I will target a move, targeting that what? That price. It would be very nice, but I don't take an edge. So, as of now, what could you do? What someone could do is to wait until there is another buy signal. Okay. Then all you need to get success in this strategy is to have a watch list. Okay. So all you need is to have a what? To have a watch list. Now, to have a watch list, you don't have to trade beyond your watch list. Okay, that's why everyone has a watch list, and you don't have to put pumps and dumps in your watch list. Those ones will liquidate you, because you see, if the coin goes against me, with my 3x, it means I will liquidate at 30%. Okay. Now, it is a little bit hard for these coins, unless there is a manipulation. For these coins, have you seen them? For them to go against you 30%. It's possible, but not in a single day. Are you getting me? And because it's hard to be manipulated. However, it is still possible. I'm going to show you one of the coins that was manipulated, and it was on my watch list. Actually, I left it. Okay. Now, you have a watch list. Here we are targeting 1%, 2%, 3%. Okay. Now, okay, no, not 3%, 2%. We don't go beyond that. Okay. So have a watch list and make sure you stick on your watch list. I don't trade beyond this. Okay. Even if previously what I used to do, and it made me lose a lot of money. So I lost over $1,000 in this. Those days when I was learning, I would go on what? On Binance. I would go on Binance, and I see those coins with the highest percentages moving up. Then I say coin in 70%. Then you know, this one has overpumped. There are chances it will dump. Before you know, you put in money, you do 10x or 20x, and then just a slight move of the coin, you lost. I lost over $1,000. So those things will make for you money quickly, but again you lose your money quickly. Don't trade them. I don't trade them. So with this strategy, I only focus on these coins. Now what is the worst that can happen, and how do I prevent? How do I make sure that it does not affect me much? The worst that can happen in this would be like in an example. Just show you an example of a coin called Beck USDT.p. Yes, I had it on my watch list. I just removed it. An example is this. Okay. Okay, Beck. Have you seen Beck? So Beck was trading very well, and we were enjoying it. Okay, I see, giving you buys and sells. Okay, it was doing well. But unfortunately, I see what happened. Some manipulators came and manipulated it up. How many? What is this? 12, 13%. Then later on, they pushed it down. Now these are big guys. Those people with big money. They pushed it at what? At what? 30% down. Have you seen? And then it continued dumping. Have you seen? Now it has continued dumping up down here. So meaning if someone had joined it like around here, there would be 50% already what? Dropped. There will be 50%. This is what happens. Now, even if you're trading at 2x, and this happened, 2x, and this happened, you would be liquidated. And even if sometimes some coins are manipulated, this was Beck, but those pumps and dumps, some of them are manipulated to 100. You get it? So if you're trading that with just 1x, okay, and this happens, you'll be pushed out of the market. That's why you need to prepare for the worst. In this strategy, how do I prepare for the worst? Okay, one, I don't invest 20% of my trading capital in a coin. Why? In case the worst comes to the worst, I am willing to lose the 20% of my trading capital. Okay? I'm willing to lose this because it's okay. Liquidation is part of the game and you can't run away from it. We just minimize, but we can't run away. But are you willing to lose all your trading capital and then you start over again the following day? I don't do that. That's why all my trades are isolated. I know that you know how to set isolated trades. You go to trading manager you go to your trading view or your watch list, go to Binance and go to one by one and isolate. Okay? Then if I'm to lose, let me lose the 20% of my trading capital. I have 80% of my trading capital to trade for me, which is good. Okay? Then two, I don't what? Okay, I don't what? I don't go beyond the 3x. 3x, yes, I can be liquidated at 30%. But there are little chances that the coins I'm trading can go down 30%. Are you getting me? Unless there is a manipulation. But in case there is a manipulation, it's okay. The thing can what? I can lose the 20% of my trading capital and I trade with 80% the following day, and my income won't be affected much, although I may take some 5 to 4 days of trading to recover my trading capital. Okay, yes. So that's how the strategy works. However, okay, because we have to give thanks to Mr. Emaradi to teach us. Okay. However, there are some there will be some areas where the coin goes into a ranging market. Okay. Let me see if there is okay that one already removed. Let me see if there is. Yes, there are some areas when the coin will go into a ranging market. Good, like this one. Have you seen? Have you seen this? Okay. To give you a lot of buys and sells, but you see that the coin is in a what? In a ranging market. How do you see that it's in a ranging market? Have you seen this is a sell? Okay. But instead of the sell, there was a buy. Eh? There is a buy here and a sell. How do you know that it's in a ranging market? If you see that there is a sell, but on top of that sell, that line is flat. Have you seen? The line is flat. The line is flat. The line is flat. The line is flat. Okay? That means that coin is in a ranging market. So when you're trading a ranging market, if you can avoid the range. But if you really have to trade in such a range, okay, then you need to what? To always enter a trade at the what? At the top. Huh? And I say at the top of that. At the top of that near that flat line, which has the word sell. So if you're to trade, you trade at the bottom. Understand? Always can. But I would always advise that you always stop don't trade the ranging market. Wait until you see a big move. Actually, the best signals to take is like have you seen that there is a buy, okay, and there is a big move, there is a big move, and then you see a sell after that big move. That is the best signal. Then you take a sell, then you enter targeting the previous. Have you seen? No, this see there was a small move and then there is a buy, okay. But either way, even if okay, like even if I've entered a trade, but let alone it is in a ranging, I realize it's in a ranging, it's okay. I keep calm. Okay. Sometimes when I realize that it's in a ranging market, I go to Royal Q and I put an exit order. I exit the market. Okay. But you can be able to show you that on Royal Q. But that's how it is. That's how the strategy is simple. Okay. Simplified. All you have to do is to wait until you set signal. Okay, you can choose to trade both buys and sells because they deliver. But you can as well choose to trade just sells. Like for me, I prefer taking the sells. I'm not most of my trades are sell trades. Okay, so that's what I had to share with you, friends. Okay, in case there are questions, you can feel free to ask me. But for now, let me welcome Maradi.
No,
I have some questions.
yes. Good morning, Coach.
Yes, good morning.
Daniel is my name. I have some simple question
Yes,
about this indicator that we've been talking about.
yes.
What are its settings?
Currently you don't have to do any settings because
Okay,
even at normal settings, okay, I don't do anything. Okay.
it's okay. Thank you.
Okay. Any
Uh,
other question?
what is the indicator?
The indicator is called Chandelier exit. Actually, Emerald has already texted it in the chat box. Chandelier exit. Okay, there are many, but the maker is Evergate. Evergate.
Okay.
Mentor, how are
Chandelier
you?
exit by Evergate. Yes. Good morning. Does anybody
Mr.
make sense?
Olonga Fred.
No, not certain.
I have the question.
Yes.
Yeah, for me, I always start measuring from. I see that your measurement today. I learned it about from measure from the back.
Your network is not that proper, leader.
Okay, I say it well. Hello.
Yes.
So for me, I always when time for selling to start the market, I put my arrow at the end.
At the end, eh?
It's possible,
At the end. Oh, you need to show me. You need to show me. You need to show me. Okay. Now, like Mike. Okay, you know I always have. I'm in touch with you, so we can. I'll show you that. Okay.
Okay.
So because of time, it is a little bit. It will take long because your network is not proper, but we shall connect. Irene, Rebecca is saying, how do you use the horizontal lines and how to find support and resistance? Yes, I think Rebecca have showed you that. Okay, is that once I get a signal, okay. Once I get a signal, let's say it's a what? It's a buy signal. Let me show you. Yes. Once like there was this signal on what? There was this signal on MAV. This signal on MAV. Have you seen the signal on MAV? Sell. Then I know it's going to go down. But now, previously when I look back. Okay, I look back this side. Then I know when it went down, really where did it stop? Okay, then I know it stopped here. It stopped here. Now to get the horizontal line, for me my lines are already here. Okay, but in case yours is not there, I come here on the pencil. I'm there on the pencil. Then I come. Okay, for me I've already added it to my favorites. Have you seen favorite? But in case yours is not added on favorite, have you seen there will be trend lines? Then I look for horizontal line. The horizontal line is there. So if yours is not added, have you seen? So it will come here and then you put the line there. Okay. Then you measure that, if it's to come down, like how exit is saying it's going to come down, I should take a profit before reaching there. But I don't want to take big profit. 1.1 is okay. Okay. 2.1 is okay. 1.5 is okay. As long as that by the end of the day you have made it 6, then this strategy will work for you. Okay. So I think I've answered all my questions. Please,
Mr. Rang.
Yes.
So, like on that coin that you are displaying, that means right now I cannot enter it since it has over.
Yeah, you cannot enter. Okay.
I need to concentrate at least 3 candles from.
From the sell signal, and you make sure it has not gone to the level where it was. You get it, eh?
Okay, I get you.
Yes. Rose, you have a question. Now, Mr. Nahawe, you will have to wait for a buy signal. That's when you can enter trade you long, in case you prefer longing. Okay, but for me, I prefer shorting. So I always wait for the sell signals. Yes, Rose.
Why do you prefer only shorts? Maybe you could share. You have reasons.
Why I prefer only shorts? Okay, it's just, trading is just about mentality. Okay, now for me, in my mentality, I know whatever goes up comes down. So that is true. But it's also true that whatever goes down comes up. So it is about mentality and what patience can you have? Because trading is about patience. Okay, even if the coin goes up against me, okay, like it goes up 10% against me, it's okay. I will know that it will come back again 10%. You get it? But it's the same thing. When it goes down against me 10%, it is possible that it can go up against, go back up 10%. So it is either, it's about mentality. Where do you feel confidence? What is your psychology? Prince, you have a question? I think I've answered. You wanted to give.
Yes. Hello.
Yes.
Leader Fred.
Yeah.
I'm really so inspired, and I want to thank you for this opportunity. I kindly ask on behalf of we the new members,
yes.
Kindly, if there is anyone to help us, please. I want us to know some trade settings as far as perpetual is concerned.
Oh, exactly. That's what the next trader is going to do. Emerald is the best on that. Okay, it's going to going to show you. Okay. Then this is my last question. Rosie asked that question. Yes.
Yeah, coach, how are you?
I'm very fine, sir. How are you?
Yeah, thank you for the presentation. Actually, I wrote my question, but it's a kind of
yes. Why do I choose? Oh, your question was why do we choose 15 minutes? Okay.
Yeah. Can it be traded on the other smaller time frame?
Like 1 minute, 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Okay, now it can go for those, but man, you cannot get the percentage we are talking about in 1 minute. In 1 minute, to give you very many signals, and those signals are taking maybe 0.5 or 0.1, then the market changes like that. Okay. And yet, if I'm to choose 1 hour or 4 hours, it still give me signal, but it will take long to give me a signal, and I'll have to wait for a longer period of time for me to what? I'll wait like if I'm to trade 4 hours, the signal I get, maybe I wait for days. Okay, maybe I wait for hours, but this one can sell with 15 minutes. I will just give it hours or minutes. You get it? So I'm a day trader. I want 3 trades a day. That means that's why I choose 15. But it can work on other time frame. But for me, I choose 15. Kindly start from there. I'm sorry I entered into your time, but you can show us how to set the trade settings. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Fred Odanga, for showing us this amazing indicator. And I believe most of us, we have picked, yes, and it's time to take action, ladies and gentlemen. So allow me to start from there, guys. We are going to look at how we can be able to set the settings for futures trading and how we can create an account. Yes, I will use 20 minutes, then I believe we can be able to understand something here. So be attentive and we move on. Just a minute. Okay, so here we go. So let me believe you are seeing my screen, most of you. So what we need to do, we need first open our Binance. For example, if it is your first time to trade futures, what you need to do, it is to open your Binance. Okay, open it. So when you open it, I want you to come on this word. It is called features. Down here we have the word features. Okay, when you are on home page, then click this word features. Okay, when you click it, you will need to create an account if you have never traded a feature trade. Okay, so when you come here, strictly come to these 3 dots on your right hand corner, open them and come here on preferences. Are we together? Then strictly come here and on position mode you change to hedge mode, and on asset mode you change it to single asset mode. Then from there, you make sure you have this down here. Make sure you choose this bottom and choose this left. Choose the bottom, then left. All together, those are the settings in Binance that you need to do. And next, whenever you are going to trade a coin, for example, if we go back to the group and we pick a signal, I think I had shared this coin called SNX prolong it. Okay, now what I do, I come back to my Binance, then I look for the coin. I'll click on this arrow up here. Are you seeing it? It is pointing down. So when you click it, it will open the search button here at the top, and you write there the name of coin. It is called SNX. So when I get it here, I will simply click on that coin and it will display here at the top. So what you need to do here, it is to change from closed to isolated. So if it is your first time, you will find here the cross word, like this. You will find here the cross. So you click and open isolated. Make sure your coin is under isolated. Are we together? So from there, it means I can even go to my watch list and I change all the coins that I want to trade, that I will be trading. I come here and I keep writing them there. Link. I say link, then I choose the one with, okay, let me do this. Link. Okay, it is here. Then I open it. Okay. Then I change from cross to isolated. I go to the next one according to my list. Other. I also choose it and I change from cross to isolated. I again open. So that is how you do it. I go for XRP like that, and make sure you choose the coin which is having this keyword PEP. Just open it and make sure it is under isolated. You get the point? That's what you only need to do in Binance. Okay, I believe your money will be here ready for trading. So if you click on these arrows, they will show you how to add money on features account. So when you click it, it will show you from spot to features. So you will write there how much you want to start in a features account. Are we together? So that is what we need to do in Binance, and from there we open our ROH this side. Okay, so you can add all the coins for features first by coming here on features, then come here on manage, then come here on features and you choose all down here, then you click add. Add is here down here. Are we together? So you choose all, then add. You will have added all the coins that we are supposed to trade, which is in Binance. Are we together? So we are done with that. So what we need to know now, it is how to set trade settings. First of all, you need first to know the position. Was it long or short? That is one. Then secondly, just know the name of coin and percentage. We all know we are taking 1 up to 2%. Yes, you can take 1, you can take 2 according to the signal given. But now here you can even see that we have 1 to 2%. Are we together? So from there, I will come here and make sure you are under features. Then you come here on search button. Hope we are together. Click all here. Then you search the name of coin. You say SNX. This is the coin. You open it. And I understand. Then I create. I understand. So if we reach here, we have the word short and we have the word long. Okay? We have short and long. So I will first choose the one which was on the signal. For example, on the signal, we had the word long. Okay? So I will come here and I click in long. Okay? So when I click in long, the entire screen will be in the same color with the wrong word. Are we together? So you can see that the short is in another color, but long is it is in the same color of the entire screen. So if I click on short, you see the word short will also come to the color which is on the entire screen. So I will come back and I click my long. Then I come here on trade settings and manually create. Okay, so the challenge we have is here, how to calculate here on this point. Now you see we have 5 there on coin code SNX. So first of all, like we have seen, we are going to first change leverage multiple. We agreed to use 3x. Are we together? And make sure this one is off, the AI off. So let us go together now. Here, to know the amount you want to use, it is by getting this one, the figure you'll find at the top, divided by this 5. Are we together? So I'll get 7.6. Yeah, this is 7.6 divided by 5. I get 1.52. Then I will get this 1.52 multiply all times by this x. Are we together? Times this x, which is 3. So I'll multiply by 3. I get 4. Then I get 4 times my first buy that I want to use. For example, out of 100, we said you are not allowed to go beyond 20% of your capital to be used at once. Are we together? So if I choose to use 10% of my capital, that means out of 100, I'm going to use only $10. So if I decide to use $10, I will get this number times the $10. Are you getting it? So I will get this number, which is 45.6, and I write it here at the top. Here it is 45.6. If the point can't go there, then I can definitely change, and I do what? I can change the 5 and I make it 6. But now, since it has allowed, then you can see the 5 changed into 30. What does 30 mean? 30 USDT. When you get 30, you divide by your leverage, you get 10. Am I clear? 30 divided by leverage, you get your first buy, which is $10. If we want to go with $10 out of 100, this is the method. If we want to use 20% of your capital, then instead of multiplying by 10, you will multiply by 20. Are we together? So it's a matter of getting the number that you will find here, divided by the 5 which you will find here as well. Then times your leverage, which is 3. Then from there, you get the number that you'll get after multiplying, then times your first buy that you want to use. So, now here, you are going to buy maybe 2 times, maybe 1 time. It's according to what you want. Here they are talking about the margin call limit. How many times do you want to buy? So, we are taking 2%. Okay? Then the rest, we are making them 0.0, 0.01, sorry. Then we come here, margin configuration, and we open it. Maybe here, I may decide to use 1 and 1, meaning I'm buying with my 10, 10, 10 here. Or I can decide and I say I will add 0.5, which will be $5. Like that. It's according to you what you want and how much you have. Okay? So here it means by you are adding money in the running trade. So I come here, and according to your analysis, you will be knowing the possible drop that the coin can drop. Automatically you will be knowing that. So I can decide and I say after 1% drop, no, after 2, meaning 2 is affected by the leverage, and it means 2 times 3, and I'm getting 6. That means after a 6% drop, that's when I will buy my first margin call. Are we together? Then from there, I can say, okay, 3. That means this is 9. It is 3 times 3, which will be 9. And 9 plus 6, I'll be having a drop of 15%. According to my analysis, you can increase to 20, you can increase it to 30, according to what you have seen on the chart. Are we together? So from there, I click confirm, and I'm done. So I will click save. So when I click save, then I have to make sure that my coin should be in one shot, not cycle. So I will click on this word, one shot. Then you can see my settings are already there. I can see I have my 3x there. I have my long position there. I have my one shot there. And I'm in long position as well. Then from there, I click activate. Down here, I click activate. Then I understand. Then I create. And I'm done. And I'm done. Any question? Oh, we are okay. Can we have one more example?
Okay.
Kitesi. Are we good to go? Can we stop from there, or we can have one more question, one more example? Prince, where is Prince? He was asking about the settings.
Prince.
I'm listening.
Okay, so are you okay now, or we can have one more example?
Let's have another example, sir.
Okay, it's okay. Let me go back. Let us have a one last example. So for example, if I want to trade, let us say world coin, I click, I open, create, then I understand. If I reach here, I have to choose the position, any. As long as I have analyzed my coin, I know that it will be a buy or sell. So I will choose the one I want here. So if it is a short, I will choose short. Then I go to my trade settings, I click manually create. Then here, I find there the 5. And here, I find there the 5.57. So I'll get 5.7 divided by the 5 that I'm seeing here down. Okay, now I come here, 5.7 divided by 5, I get 1.14, and I get this multiplied by, we get the answer from here multiplied by the leverage, and we said we are going to use 3. 3 is there, and we multiply by 3, we get 3.42, and this digit you multiply by the first bar you want to use out of the capital you have, the 10% you want to use or the 20, it's up to you. Let us say that out of $100 you want to use 15%, and that will be the $15. 15% of 100, it is $15. So I'll get my answer times, my answer times the amount that I want to use as first buy. That means I will be having a coin of 51.3. It's the one I will bring, and I put them here at the top. All together. They are 51.3. There we go. 0.3. Yeah. Now I have this 45. If you get 45 divided by 3, you get 15. And my 15, it is the money that I'm going to use. But before I do that, like I told you, we have decided to use the coin called the world. You have to make sure, and you come here on Binance and you write it there at the top, and you say you're going to trade coin called the world, and click on it, change it to isolated. That's why it is advisable to go and change all the coins that you will be trading into isolated modes, such that you don't forget at one day, at one time. So I'm taking 2%, and here 0.01, and even here 0.01, like that. Then my drops, I can decide to use 0. something, which will be representing 0.5 times my first buy, and what I will get, it's the amount that I will use. Maybe it will be around 7, okay, like that. Or I can decide and I put 1. It's according to what you want, not so? According to what you want. Okay, there I'm done. And I click confirm, and I change here into one shot. Yes, and I'm there. I click activate, and I create, and I'm done. If we don't have any more questions, allow me to stop from here. Thank you so much for attending. Let us use the knowledge, and we make sure we practice. Make sure you practice. If you don't practice, definitely you will not get it right. Practice. Where you make a mistake, come and ask. We are always available for you to reply. Come and ask. If you don't practice, for sure you will never get experience. That is it, and that's how we have been doing it. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day.